What's up, YouTube? Alright, I tried recording this video once. I'm gonna change the topic. I want to talk about jobs and the difficulty of finding a high paying job in 2025 and what makes this process so annoying, because I've been on my computer getting into some more of my hobbies. In the back of my mind, I'm always thinking about work, because right now I'm working two jobs, making, I want to say, $40,000 after tax, something like that. It's not a lot, but it's more money than I've made previously, and I'm doing better than I had throughout my life working these two jobs. It's not super taxing, but I want to be able to make more money, like most people, 60, 70, 80,000, like enough money to where you can do one job, have time off, and chill. And so I've been going on Indeed, looking at jobs on there, and everything I see is just terrible. And they're lying on the news talking about how jobs are doing well and there's more jobs than ever, and the fact that people don't have jobs, it's not that high a percent. But then when you actually try to look for the jobs, either not that many places are hiring, or the jobs that you can find, they're not paying very well. Like me right now, I work at one of the AT&T headquarters doing security, and they have a bunch of older people that work there. So I try to ask them about, job advice, making more money, what to do to make more money, even though they're old and some of the stuff they say is not helpful for what's going on now in the world. But just to try to learn some more stuff, understand something I might have not thought about in a particular way, expanding my horizon on the full situation, not just what I think or what I perceive to be true. So I have a lot of them go around and go talk to different departments within the location to see if they have any jobs, because they got hired and these people have been working at this company for years. Like, talking to ladies and guys, they've been working there 20, 30, 40 years. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy. And they're making six figures, all types of crazy money, double six figures, 200K. I'm like, yo, if I just got 60, I'd be straight. If I got 60 and I just worked 40 hours a week, I'm living the good life. Because, most of us, we all have roommates now. If you're young, you have a roommate, or you're staying with your parents. If you're living on your own with no roommates, paying rent, please get a roommate. It's going to make your life a lot easier. Just get a 2-bedroom. But they will come back to me after searching all around, looking for entry-level stuff, tell me they don't have anything. And I'm just like, well, okay. Then I still keep trying to look on Indeed. I'm not finding anything. I've been interested in creating an account on LinkedIn to try to find jobs, but everybody I watch or look on YouTube, they despise LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is a combination of social media and finding a job, or like a job board put together, which is a dirty, disgusting combination. You have everybody lying on the website saying that they bleed for the company and that any experience that happens in your life is somehow relevant to your job. Just crazy stuff, like me cheating on my wife. I don't have a wife. This is just what I saw one of the people say. For example, cheating on my wife taught me the valuable lessons of B2B sales. It's like, what are you talking about? You just committed adultery. Hell is a hot place. But yeah, it's pretty weird over there. Then Indeed, there's no jobs. Then there's Glassdoor, which even when you look it up, everyone's like, yeah, Glassdoor is really good to go on there to go see the summary of how much the company will actually pay you. So instead of you having to go to the interview, they tell you one price. Not the interview, you see the offering online for the job, then you actually get there and start talking about the pay, and then the lady that you're talking to tells you a completely different price than what you saw online, and you're just like, all right, bro, so now we just scamming and lying to people now. But I've been told that's good for that, and that's kind of about it. And then another idea that's been floating in the back of my mind has been going back to college, but that's gonna take so much time. And the problem going to school that no one really talks about, or it's baked into the system that no one really goes in depth about, is the fact that when you're in school taking classes, you're MIA for 4 to 2 years. And that's if you're going full-time. If you're going part-time, it's going to take longer than that. So you're putting money to the school to take classes, to gain information that's not all 100% needed to do the job that you're trying to pursue, to come out for the idea or the potential or the hope. That's what I want to say. The real hope that you're able to land a job with this piece of paper. And the majority of people that have degrees come out and they don't even get a job for the thing they went to school for. And then I see a bunch of people that are around my age, they went to school, they come out, they're trying to find a job, and the only thing that they can find is working at Chipotle. And it's like, bro, you could have done that without going to school. And then all the jobs that did pay more money, that had people there, those people are leaving. And then there are the new people that they might hire due to AI. If they're in there working, they're giving them like half or 1/3 of what the other person made who was working that same position. So it's just a lot. It feels like not only are you playing on hard mode, you're playing on hard mode with no map, no visuals, and your helper is blind. And it's just like, wow, how am I supposed to play and win this game if everything is set up to not help me for real? And then the one thing I can say is a lot of people I've seen now, they talk about internet money, like becoming an influencer or doing YouTube and social media to become popular so you can get sponsorships and make money that way. It's like, I understand that, but it's kind of like school a little bit. It's like the same ideology. You have to invest a lot of time, effort, and energy into this thing and not make any money for the hope of you improving and getting better and then having people become interested and make money later. Which I'm not saying that not everyone can do that. I believe people have the capability to learn skills, to be entertaining and everything. But like many other things in life, I kind of feel like it's a bubble. And that bubble's gonna pop, because if everyone's trying to go on the internet to make money, it's gonna become oversaturated and more difficult for people to make money. And then the cycle of people not having money is gonna continue until they find the next hustle or next thing to do to generate income, until you figure out how to do your own thing and make money for yourself, which I was also trying to learn how to do. But it's also difficult because you gotta know a skill that people are willing to pay for. And that they're willing to pay you for the skill. Because even if you learn how to do something and then you try to go online with it, you could have the guy in India that's working for 4 rupees and he's like, yeah, I'll just take this and I'll do 3 days worth of work for 4 rupees. And you're like, yo, I just wanted $30. And they're like, yeah, no, you're too expensive. We want the cheaper person. So overall, it's just kind of hard, especially because jobs aren't paying. And the holy grail that everyone talks about, going to college, is also kind of not looking that hot. I don't know. But I can say it's better to try to do something than it is to sit and do nothing. It's better to sit down and plan and think about the things that you want to do and what you're passionate about and make a move based off of that. Even if it doesn't work out, it's better to fail and try rather than sit and think and nothing happens. No situation ever changed in life from someone sitting and thinking and never acting. Only actions change circumstances. Thinking just changes your mindset, and doing both changes your circumstances. Alright, that's it. I'm done ranting. Goodbye. Wear your seatbelt, eat vegetables, and tell your family member you love them. I'm out.